Dr. Pepper sponsored by Remus. Tell them what you're having.
I'm having a smoked barbecue brisket mac and cheese. It is so good. Like, it's so much like damn.
It is, I got a piece. It's really good.
Yeah.
And I'm having just this. Hello everybody, I'm on my campus right now. Just got out from printing, which was a hassle. If you go to San Antonio College, you probably know it was weird for the first time. But why was I printing things, you may be asking? Well, I was printing out something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, but now I have the resources to be able to do it. Camera's a little crooked, but I am conducting a human behavioral research purely for me and to prove to everybody that we are no short from our ancestors Homo habilis. And everybody, I can get into it because it's my hyperfixation, but I actually created a whole and this has been something I've been wanting to do for a very long time already. Now I have the means to do it, and now I'm on my campus. I'm in San Antonio College. I'm not going to be actually interviewing the people for this to be completely anonymous, and I want for them to give like a genuine response to this. Enough of me yapping. I'll show the results afterward. I don't know how this is gonna go, but yeah, I'm excited for that. And also, this is like a lovely area. I don't know if you can see like the sweat dripping down my face, but it's important that though I do have the means to prove it myself, and I can go and I can read scholarly articles and I can research, and it's technically already proven what I'm asking. Like, yeah, sure, I can fact check, I can chat GPT, literally go on BCSO and fact check it, research, all that, but I want to be able to have like the full experience of actually asking people these questions that I've been trying to connect to people's behavior for so long, and it's so fun to be able to see it like while I actually ask people it. Yeah. I'm going home now. Okay, you guys, so I'm home now, and I have all of the data. I just crunched in all the numbers, all the results, and the results are very telling. So I have 3 papers here. Here were the questions. Here's where I input the data. You can see the male is purple, the black is female. And here in the back too. Here is the results that I got from all of that. I crunched in the amount of females and the amount of males that voted on whichever one. And here are the results. Homo erectus was larger, more 20 to 50 people per group. Obviously, we know Australopithecus was more smaller groups, looser organization, you know, pretty much the start of the social era for the hominids, and there was evidence of hierarchy and cooperation in those groups. The social structure and group size questions challenged these. Question 1A for the social structure and group size. I prefer to be in small groups, 10 or less people rather than large groups. 8 out of 10 answered yes, which is very Australopithecus tendency. 2A, I feel more comfortable in groups with clear hierarchical roles. That was mixed and transitional. Number 3A, I would accept leadership from someone who has proven practical skills. Number 3A, I would accept leadership from someone with proven practical skills. Pretty much everybody agreed with this one. The conclusion that I came to this one was that the females lean more towards rejecting hierarchy, while males slightly lean more accepting of the hierarchy. The males were more tolerant for that, meaning that there was more likely to be cooperation when hunting. The females were more biased towards egalitarian-based groups, but it is consistent with higher parental investment. And the one I was really looking forward to the most, which was the mating and parental investment, the reason why I kind of started this whole thing, was there were 3 questions that I was really excited to ask everybody. There's 3 questions. The first one is 1B. I think long-term pair bonds are the best strategy for raising children. 9 out of 10 said yes, from both male and female. Next question, I tolerate short-term mating if it increases genetic diversity. Only 1 female said yes to this. 9 males said no. 3B, I believe both parents should invest equally in offspring care. 9 males said yes, 1 female said no. And I did some scenarios too. So there are 3 scenarios: the foraging, tool, innovation, and leadership. The foraging split was your group has 12 people, food is scarce. Would you split between 2 groups of 6 to search different zones, higher risk, possible higher reward, or B, stay together and forage locally, lower risk, likely smaller harvest? It was a mix between stay or split. For the tool innovation, a new tool design could triple hunting efficiency but requires rare materials and central coordination. Would you A, adopt immediately and centralize manufacturing? B, let each household experiment independently? Or C, reject due to material costs? This one was mixed again. There was a bunch of diverse strategies. The sex differences were that females strongly preferred for smaller groups. So in the very first one, which is socializing your group size, females tend to rate to stay closer together, more likely to reject hierarchies, and value long-term pair bonding. All of this is biologically consistent with the parental investment theory, which females lean more towards. While the males showed more mix of some rejected hierarchy, most supported leadership. When I asked the question, I would accept leadership from someone with proven practical skills, pretty much all of them said yes immediately. The males had a more of a stronger endorsement for the long-term pair bonds, which is a part of the Erectus shift, and paternal care. So they're more in favor of, instead of, because there was one question that was, I tolerate short-term mating if it increases genetic diversity, and all the men said no to that, so that means that that is more of a shift in Homo erectus, since Homo erectus was more for pair bonding. And Australopithecus was more known for lesser male intervention. They're not really in the child's life. That's just kind of how it was. But the data proved that we are more Homo erectus than that, at least in that category. The females showed risk-avoidant, group stability behaviors, while the males showed risk-taking, leadership-accepting behaviors, aligning with hunting, exploration, and coalition-building roles in hominid evolution. That is what the whole conclusion out of this whole thing was. I will be doing another study like this, where I'm going to be going around campus and actually asking questions. There's going to be a lot more topics, there's going to be a lot more answers, and I'm going to crunch the numbers in like I just did, and then I'm going to see it for myself. If you stuck around towards the end, I appreciate you, and expect more, because this was really fun. If you have any more suggestions on what topics I should talk about or do surveys on, let me know, because I would love to hear public opinion about that. I'll see you in the next video.